Good evening and welcome to another amazing session of Travel and Webinars. This is your host, Harnoor Singh, for the evening. Today we are going to discuss the very recently opened destination of Bali. Bali is a complete destination in itself, and Indian travelers love traveling here a lot. But sadly, due to the COVID, international travel was banned for a longer time, and people could not travel to this destination. But since the destination has reopened and the summer holidays are just around the corner, people are planning their trips to the Bali, and the query flow is very high for this. So today we'll be discussing all the latest updates with regard to this destination. So stay tuned with us as we proceed further in this session. And today I would like to welcome the speakers for the session, Mrs. Lenny, Mrs. Radhika, Mr. Manish, and Mr. Mahesh. Hi sir, hi ma'am, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. Hello.
Yes, it's a pleasure to have each one of you experts over here today. So I can see here a batch of experts, and thank you so much for providing this expert advice to our travel agent partners as well, so that they can also sell Bali with complete expertise and provide a great experience to all their clients.
We're still waiting for some members of this webinar.
We have all the travel agent partners have joined the session, so we can begin with it. So we are live. You can begin.
Okay, we can start it.
Yes,
Hello.
yes, yes. You can start the presentation.
Okay, wait a moment, please. Papa Manis, could you help me to open the presentation?
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to share my screen.
How to call you? Hanur?
Yes, yes, you are audible and your screen is also visible.
Yeah, I know. How to call you? Hanur?
Yeah, I'm doing good, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good too. आप कैसे हो?
मैं ठीक हूँ, ma'am. Thank you so much for asking. And I would like to tell you that this webinar has got the highest number of registrations as far as I know, and as far as I am doing these webinars, like from the past 6 or 7 months. So this webinar has got the highest number of registrations, which shows the interest of travel agents and clients in Bali. So I believe everybody is really excited for this presentation.
Okay, so before I started, I would love to say Om Swastiastu. This is greeting for the Hindu Bali or Namaste in India. So I would love to introduce myself. My name is Leni Pandey. Actually, I'm a director of Visitors Guide to Bali. This is one of the yearly directory in Bali, especially for the tourism industry. And then I'm happy to be as associate director of Bevikre Gunung Holiday Planners based in Delhi, India. So, Bapak Manis on the second slide, Bapak.
Yeah.
No, number, the page 2.
Yeah, sure.
The page 2. Okay, as you see, Bali is a part of Indonesian archipelago, and then this is the small island is located from the is located in the middle on the from the 100,000 island of Indonesia, and then as you know, Bali is spectacular landscape, better known for its rich culture, like a surf, sparkling beaches. So, number 3, sir. Bapak Manis, it's number
Yeah,
3. Number 3. Number 3. Okay, if you ask me, so Bapak number 3, Bapak.
Yeah, this is number 3.
Is a Bali update?
Yeah.
Okay. For the COVID deadline and or even visa procedure, so I suggest you all to check Indonesian official website kemlu.go.id, only from the kemlu.go.id. Why? Because if you ask some of travel agent or the media or even your friend in Bali, your link in Bali, I'm not so sure they will share with you the correct information because the all information about Bali only official from the kemlu.go.id. Mr. Hanold, is it clear for you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, it's clear.
Okay, it's clear. Because I'm not so sure to share any kind of information without click the kemlu.go.id because I don't want to share it's not update information. So better to check the official from my government. Is
Right.
it clear? Okay.
Right.
Are you agree?
Yes.
Okay. And then if you're asking me how to reach Bali, sure, of course, by the flight. And then at this moment, we don't have a direct flight from India to Bali due to some regulation from others country to work with Indonesia. So the flight will be wait a moment. How to say? You have to come to Singapore at first, and or even Malaysia, or maybe if you fly from Emirates, so maybe you have to fly to Dubai first, and then direct to Bali, but not direct from Delhi to Bali. And then for the flight, you can check like Air Asia, Malaysia Airlines, Malindo, or etc. Garuda is not flight direct to Bali yet from India, some major India, Delhi, or even Mumbai. And then next, Pak Manis. Okay, this is the important things. So why you have to promoting Bali and then why you have to visit Bali? Okay, I as a Bali journalist, as international journalist for tourism, so we claim Bali is the only one Hindu province in Indonesia, and then in deeply spiritual culture and still keep and practice until now. I think this is same like Indian. And then for sure, Bali, not only as a beautiful island, but I do claim Bali as a beautiful soul and beautiful, what I said, Balinese people with is a very a beautiful soul. And then so the third, we have a warm climate, and then I would love to say that only in Bali, with the uniqueness to close and lock all the activity, all the international airport activity for more than 24 hours because of Nyepi Day or silent of the day. I think this is the one and only. I'm not talking about the pandemic only, but even not in the pandemic. So Bali locked for 24 more than 24 hours for Nyepi or silent day. This is the uniqueness of Bali, the only one even in the world. And then the next. Okay. For the destination and activity, so Bali, we have a lot of destination. Sure, all the destinations are the best. We have beach. Bali has a mountain, waterfall, hills, rice, and then still has a rice paddy fields. And then for the activity, we have a Balinese activities such as painting class, making Balinese offering, Balinese dance class, gamelan dance class. You can join this sculpture class or lontar painting. Lontar is like a traditional, you wrote something like a mantra. How to call mantra in India? Mantra, Pak Manis, what mantra in India? In Hindi?
Mantra chanting.
Yeah. Lontars, we can write chanting in the lontar. Lontar is like a palm leaf. That's the unique one because I thought this is only in Bali or some part in Indonesia. And then for the other activity or for the tourism activity, for sure we have to enjoy the water activity like surfing. Surfing is the number one, the top activity in Bali because Bali, they are famous with surfer, the surfing industry. And then sure, the other water sport like a beach water sport, and then white water rafting water sport in the Zam River in Bali. The famous one is Ayung River. And then sure, we still watching dolphins surround Bali, but the famous one on the or the top one we can watching on the north of Bali in the Lovina area. And then with Pak Manis. And then so of course you have to come to Bali to enjoy the Balinese food or food culinary because we have many types of food so best, so delicious. You can ask my partner, Bapak Manis or Bapak Mahes. And after that, so we can enjoy the spa for your mind, body, and soul. Bali quite famous with the spa treatment because some of the best therapies is in Bali. And then with the kind of type of the spa treatment in Bali, and then kind of location with the unique location like a spa on the rock, spa on the stone, or even spa on the water. And then last but not least, if you come to Bali, so you have to enjoy with Bapak. So you have to enjoy nightlife for sure. Then you have to come to Kuta. Bapak, previous slide. You have to come to Kuta because Kuta or Lagian is the best for nightlife. If you want to go to club or enjoy the beer, enjoy wine, so you have to go to Kuta or Lagian area. Okay. Next, basic itinerary when you visit Bali. But wait, is it too fast, my voice, or not? You guys? Hanur?
No,
Mahes?
ma'am, it's completely okay. It's
Okay.
completely okay, and the presentation is really wonderful.
Wait, okay, I will next to the next presentation. If you come to Bali, so we have a very basic itinerary. But this is the itinerary depend on the request of the guests. And then I give you the basic, mostly what they have done to do in Bali when they are in Bali. Okay, they first, after arrival, so we can check-in and then follow it to go to Uluwatu or to the south part of Bali because the international airport is located in the south of Bali. So suggest you for the first after you come. So enjoy the north like Uluwatu, Temple on the Rock tour for sunset or Kecak dance, and then and to dinner at Jimbaran Beach or Kedonganan Beach, which is famous with the seafood, fresh seafood. And then day second, the guests will enjoy the barong dance in Ubud area. And then after enjoy the barong dance, so we will guidance to the surround Ubud like Ubud Palace, Ubud Monkey Forest, waterfall, or rice paddy field. We call it Pegalalang, the one of the famous for the rice paddy field. And then follow to Kintamani Tour for the volcanic views. And then day third, so we go to Lovina to enjoy the Dolphin Tour. And then I inform you if you go to Lovina, so you have to wake up very early in the morning, maybe around 1 o'clock in the morning to reach Lovina to enjoy the dolphin. This is for a day tour. And then the day fourth, so the guests will enjoy the water sport like banana or sky parasailing or banana boat, skydiving, jet ski, and etc. And then follow it to visit Turtle Island, and then go to Tanah Lot for sunset. Day fifth, the guests will going to Nusa Penida, one of the now this is the top destination must visit for the guests first come to Bali. Is Nusa Penida. It's a very small island. This is a part of Bali Island. So in this area in Nusa Penida, so we can visit some of the famous beach like Angel Bilabo and etc. And then of course we have to enjoy some of the Instagrammable spot in Nusa Penida area. Or even you can visit the biggest temple in Nusa Penida, we call Talampel. And then day 6, the guests will enjoy Lempuyang Tour. Lempuyang Tour is famous with the Gate of Heaven. So the guests will enjoy the gate located in the temple. This is must visit too. So they're located in the east of Bali. And then day 7, guests will be free and then prepare to back again to India. Okay, I would like to inform you, this is the presentation supported by our relation, our supporter like a Tabasaya Homestay for a sauna for the spa and traditional sauna. Pondok Peka for all Balinese activity if you come to Bali. For Pondok Peka Homestay, of course, Visitors Guide to Bali, a yearly tourism directory. And then Befikre Gumbo Holiday Planners as my partner. Thank you. And then I would love to say, Pangadeli Om Santi 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 Om.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for this wonderful presentation. So,
Thank you.
कुछ कोई क्वेश्चन या कुछ भी या कोई डाउट?
Right. So first of all, thank you so much, ma'am, for this wonderful presentation. And having a local expert from the destination itself gives agent a very real picture of everything what is happening over there, and now they can clear all their doubts. So I'm very glad that you joined us today with your team. And yes, we do have a lot of questions coming in for you. So I believe you will help our agents by solving those queries. So
Yes.
now we can begin with the session. So the first question is, please guide us about the visa process. Like if an Indian wants a Bali visa, so what is the process?
So for
Okay.
Bali,
Yes, Bapak Manis, you have to.
for visa, actually it's costing 500 idea right now, and visa is on arrival, and there is not the huge documentation. The same as per the pre-COVID, the process is still same, but right now you just have to pay the amount, nothing else.
Okay, right. So the next question we have is like, right.
Is it maybe I suggest you to maybe to come after May, because Balinese people will still fight for this all of the regulation, and then hopefully mid of April or early of May, everything will be clear, and then no more such a hard regulation for the people coming to Bali, especially for my India.
Right, that's a great news, ma'am.
Thank you.
So the next question we have is, please tell us about the top diving spots there in Bali where we can enjoy diving.
Diving. Okay. For diving, for sure, the first we have Tulamben. Okay. Tulamben is located in the east of Bali. This is location near Lempuyang. So the best to enjoy, because we have a shipwreck in the deep of the sea. And then the second one, so you can enjoy in Nusa Penida or Lembongan Island for the diving. But I not suggest you if you are in the beginner. This is only for the advanced divers. So for the guests, maybe I just support you, or suggest you to enjoy the diving in Tulamben, some of Lembongan, and then sure around Amet and Las in the north of Bali.
Okay. So the next question we have is, which tour should we suggest to our clients? Nusa Penida or Lambogan Island tour?
All the island is good, Anwar. All the island is beautiful, and then they have a, a, a uniqueness, own uniqueness. Like Nusa Penida, if the guests they are really enjoy to post on kind of social media, yes, I would love to share to suggest you to come to Nusa Penida, because there has a lot of Instagram bubble spot. And then, but if you want to enjoy some of the historical side, so you have to come to Lembongan Island. So depend on which one your guests. So depend on the interest of your guests.
Right. So basically, each one of these islands has their own uniqueness, and it depends on our interest. Right?
Yeah, because you know what? If you are come to Instagrammable spot, so please come to Nusa Penida. We have a lot of best spot to take a picture on the top of the rock, like in Pilapong beach, and then some of the spot like Rumah or the tree house is a very famous way. And or even you come to No Pet Temple, is the best to take a picture. But some of our guests, if they are really enjoy to see the historical, or come only for what we call it, it's a hacker, in the architect, in the best architecture, so you have to come to Nusa Lembong.
Right.
Yeah.
So the next question we have is that do we still need an RT-PCR test and report for traveling to Bali?
In this moment, if you come in this month, yes. But so that's why I'm saying to you, I suggest you to come after May, or the best maybe on June, because the Balinese tourism still fight for this regulation, especially for the PCR test. But if you come in this month, yes, you have to do the PCR test.
Okay. So the next question we have is that is Bali an ideal destination for family trips?
Family? Wait a moment. What you say?
Family trip.
Family trip.
Yeah. So the question is that if a family is traveling together, like adults and children and even the
Yeah,
senior citizens, is
sure.
Bali an ideal destination for them?
Yeah, for sure. Bali is the ideal for not only for the honeymooners, but for family too.
Right.
Yeah.
So the next
Because
question is,
yes.
yeah. So the next question is that what all honeymoon couples can enjoy in Bali? Like what are the major honeymoon inclusions in the Bali package and how much do they cost on an average?
Okay. I just answer about just only one question, but and then others, Bapak Manis will introduce to you. Okay. Of course, for the honeymooners, I suggest you to not going out from the resort, because I suggest you best resort in Bali. So which is very romantic, and then so what we call, so they will the resort will give you the will give the guest or honeymooner the best for the honeymooner, so the honeymooner will enjoy the resort, and then some destination to enjoy is all of Balinese destination is best for the honeymooners. Isn't it,
Okay.
Bapak Manis or Bapak Mahes? Could you help
Yes,
me?
of course, we are agree. So, Anuji, for the honeymooners, if so it depends that which kind of destination, which kind of which ambient they would like to enjoy. So, if they want to enjoy beach, so they can stay at Kuta, they can stay at Nusa Dua, Benova, so
Ubud,
Seminia.
sir.
So these kind of
Ubud.
destination they can use. If they want to stay in nature, so we would love to recommend them for they can go for the Ubud, right? So it totally depend वो कैसा एम्बियंस चाहते हैं और उस अकॉर्डिंग वो स्टे कर सकते हैं. बाकी अब और भी नई डेस्टिनेशन है जो कि हनीमूनर्स बहुत ज्यादा मतलब जा रहे हैं आज के टाइम पे, जैसे नूसा पेनिडा, नूसा लंबोगन, गिली त्रवांगन, गिली अयर. तो ये भी कुछ डेस्टिनेशन है जो कि इस टाइम पे हनीमूनर्स का बहुत क्रेज है यहाँ पर.
Right, Manish ji. So I have a follow-up question for you.
Yeah.
So the question is basically that since you mentioned about the nightlife in your Bali presentation, so can you please
Yes.
let us know something about that? And the second
Uh-huh.
follow-up question is that what are the top selling and ideal itineraries for a Bali trip? Which are the most popular among Indians?
तो पहले नाइट लाइफ की बात कर लेते हैं. तो नाइट लाइफ के लिए अपना कूटा, सेमिनियाक और लिगियान, जिसमें कि
Yes.
लिगियान प्रॉपर पार्टी डेस्टिनेशन है. प्रॉपर पार्टी डेस्टिनेशन है. आपका हार्ड रॉक और ये सारे जो बड़े बड़े क्लब बार ये सब आपको वहीं मिलेंगे. बाकी कूटा इज ऑल्सो फेमस फॉर द नाइट लाइफ, सेमिनियाक इज ऑल्सो फेमस फॉर द नाइट लाइफ. मतलब यहाँ पे अच्छे अच्छे क्लब, अच्छे अच्छे बार ये सब आपको वहाँ पे मिलेंगे. राइट, ये हो गया नाइट लाइफ का. अब अगला है आइटनरी. तो जो बेस्ट सेलिंग आइटनरी है वो तो मतलब सिंपल सी है, 5 नाइट की आइटनरी है. फर्स्ट डे चेक इन, आफ्टर दैट क्लाइंट यूज टू गो उलुवाटू या तन्हालॉट. तो फर्स्ट डे अपना उलुवाटू हो गया. सेकंड डे they can do water sports. After that they used to go to Tanhalot. right? Next day they'll do spa, yeah, they'll do spa, and in night they'll do cruise. Next day they'll leave for the Ubud. They'll do the Ubud Chintamani tour. Next day leisure, and next day they'll back to India. So this is the most selling itinerary in India.
Okay. So the next question we have is that what are the sunset cruise options available with dinner for honeymoon couples and families as well in Bali?
एक्चुअली ऑप्शन है, जैसे अपने पास सनलाइट क्रूज है, बाउंटी क्रूज है, बाले हाई क्रूज है, पर अभी कोई भी क्रूज ऑपरेशन नहीं है, बट बाले हाई जल्दी ऑपरेशनल में आने वाला है.
Okay, so like if our customers are very interested and our travel agent partners want to book, so can you give us an estimated timeline about how these services, like in what time will they start?
इन इवनिंग.
In dinner time. But the cruise will be start a minute before dinner time, so they will enjoy the sunset around the sea, as my experience.
Right.
Yeah,
And
after that, so follow it by dinner.
Right. So can you please let us know the estimated cost of this cruise along with the dinner included for a honeymoon couple?
Sure, Bapa Manis will share with you.
एक्चुअली रिगार्डिंग कॉस्ट, अभी जो नया कॉस्ट है, जैसे कि मैंने अभी आपको बताया कि अभी ये सब ऑपरेशन में है नहीं क्रूज, तो अभी इनके रेट रिलीज नहीं हुए हैं. जैसे ही रेट रिलीज होते हैं तो डेफिनेटली विल अपडेट ऑन ट्रैवलन सो दैट ट्रैवलन फ्लोट दिस इन मार्केट.
Right, right. Thank you so much, Manish ji. So I believe the question is being answered, and we'll surely very soon release all the rates once these services are operational. So the next question we have is, how do we get in touch with the villa owners? Like, is there any website or are there any good villas in Bali?
डेफिनेटली हम जो भी विला के लिस्ट है हमारी, वो सब हम ट्रैवल प्लान के साथ जल्द ही शेयर कर देंगे, जिससे कि जो भी एजेंट्स जो भी विला के बारे में डिटेल जानना चाहता है वो ट्रैवल प्लान से कंप्लीट वो कलेक्ट कर लेगा.
Right. Thank you so much, Manish ji. And I will make sure that this list is floated among all the travel agent partners so that they can also view all the options available and sell it to their customers.
Yes,
So
एक्चुअली
these
बहुत
were
सारे जो विला हैं वो अभी काफी सारे विला स्टार्ट हो गए, काफी सारे विला भी स्टार्ट होने वाले हैं, तो इस वजह से अभी प्रॉपर पिक्चर जो है बहुत जल्दी क्लियर हो जाएगी सारी, एंड डेफिनेटली विल फ्लोटेड वेरी सून.
right. So these were all the major questions for the day. So do you like to add anything, Manish ji? Else we can conclude today's session over here.
तो एक्चुअली 2 साल के बाद बाली स्टार्ट हुआ है, और बाली मतलब जैसे कि हम सब लोग जानते हैं कि टॉप हनीमून डेस्टिनेशन में बाली आता है, राइट? तो काफ़ी अच्छा टाइम है, अब चीज़ें काफ़ी टाइम बाद चीज़ें शुरू हुई हैं, तो बस बाली को सपोर्ट चाहिए. और कुछ भी रहता है, कोई भी इशू रहता है, किसी भी एजेंट को कुछ भी पूछना है तो ट्रैवल प्लान से हमसे कनेक्ट हो सकता है. हमारी लोकल टीम वहाँ पे बैठी हुई है, जैसे कि लैनी मैम वहाँ पर है बाली में, हमारी कि बाली की सारी चीज़ें मैनेज करती हैं, इंडिया में हम लोग हैं. तो किसी तरह का कोई भी इशू होता है, किसी एजेंट को कुछ भी पूछना है, तो वो आपसे या हम लोग से कनेक्ट हो सकता है.
Right. Right.
Okay. Lenny ma'am, if you would like to say anything before closing this presentation, you would like to say anything to our travel agents in India?
Okay, Hanor and all of the members, or the participants, so I would love to invite you to come to Bali for sure. And then, but my suggestion, so please come maybe after May or even May. But I will share with you for sure if the regulation done by my government. So I can't wait to meet you in Bali all.
Right. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind words. And it was a wonderful experience having each one of you today as our panelists, because, this expertise is what helps our agents to sell these destinations better to their clients. And they also have a lot of doubts because now after this COVID situation, a lot of the guidelines are new and the visa procedures, there are a bit changes, and like this RT-PCR things, these have been included, and a lot of services are not as operational as of now. So all these doubts are solved by experts like you. So we are very lucky. So thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Manish sir.
Thank you to Sukriya ji.
Thank you. Thank you. So I believe we can conclude today's session over here. So I believe this session was fruitful for each one of our travel agent partners who joined us. So if you like today's session, do give it a thumbs up and don't forget to press the subscribe button and bell icon so that you do not miss on any future webinars happening here at Travel and Official Channel. Thank you so much for